The ledge cancel for KZ, all you do is you line up with the ledge right in front of you, pull out a bomb chew, keep walking against the ledge for like half a second, and then press R, and you'll immediately drop the chew and climb the ledge at the same time, and then let go of up while climbing the ledge, and you'll get the instant ledge cancel. And then after that, you want to move forward a little bit, do 3 side hops back walk all the way to the wall, and then do 2 side hops, and then do a slight delay between your second and third side hop. So do 2 side hops, a little bit of guano walking, and then a third side hop, and then you can get past King's Aura. No, this run is not confirmed at HEDQ. All dungeons is confirmed at HEDQ. This is a maybe. It might get changed to this. HEDQ games are sort of announced. If you go to the Games Done Quick website and go to the game submissions page, all of the progressing runs are the runs you'll see at HEDQ, but it's kind of not organized very well right now. And so you're gonna have to look through 1,500 submissions to look at all of them. Plus there's a lot of duplicates. Well, Andrew, I know that my Master Sword Rainbow could be improved by more than that anyway, so it doesn't. I mean, technically it is fake, but I could easily get that regardless. No tools that won't do anything. If you put them on too early, then you're just gonna get a regular hover boots backflip and hardly go anywhere. If you put them on late, then you'll just get a normal backflip and then slide when you land. Hello, Zerg Sword. Yeah, this could get in, but to get in, it basically requires other runners dropping out of the marathon. I use Live Split. HDQ is January 3rd through 9th. I did not come up with the meme name. The meme name was, Garnatrex is the one that came up with the meme name. And then as soon as we heard it, everyone was like, oh my god, this is the perfect meme name. Really? Why? If you got a bottle on your Feroz Wind slot, that means you did RBA with long shot on C right. My adapter is from RAFnet. The dungeons are pretty significantly changed. The room layouts, like the walls and ceilings and stuff, those are all the same. It's just the puzzles and the objects in the dungeons and the enemies and stuff are all different. You'll see right here. And in some cases also like the path you take through the dungeon. Yeah, this route is very, very significantly different from normal all dungeons. Well, the beginning is sort of similar, but after that, it's very, very different. No, Master Quest is based on 1.2 OOT. So all glitches that work in 1.2, which is like 99% of them, work in Master Quest. As long as they aren't based on things inside dungeons that are no longer there. Well, yeah, the beginning of the run is generally the least interesting, but it's not that bad. I'll probably do 100% again sometime. I don't know about soon, though. The Stone of Agony is actually not the most useless item in OOT. The most useless items are Light Medallion, Ocarina of Time, and Gerudo Card. Gerudo Card and Light Medallion have actually no function whatsoever, and the Ocarina of Time is not at all any different from the Fairy Ocarina. Stone of Agony at least has some sort of function to it. A unique function that no other item has. I'm pretty sure it's just talking to the final Greedo guard. Or, I'm not. Maybe it is archery, but just not getting caught. I don't remember exactly. I know for a fact though that it does not make you not get caught. Yeah, I've played Phantom Hourglass. It's alright. No, it does not allow you to walk through Gerudo Valley freely. The Gerudo card itself doesn't do that. It's actually talking to the final Gerudo guard. Like if you cheat in the Gerudo card or cheat away the Gerudo card, it will never do anything. I'm worried about this. Okay. Oh wow, I should have gotten caught there. Why do I suck? Yeah, not getting caught by the Gerudo guards counts for child and adult. So like if you complete the Gerudo Fortress quest um and then like get into Gerudo Fortress as child or something and then try to get caught, you won't get caught. If you try to talk to them, they'll say exactly what they would say to you as adult. I'm already losing this much time, are you serious? Alright, I just need to stop sucking. I don't remember, Ben. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, all dungeons has been accepted for HDQ, and this category is on the wait list. Alright, cool. No problem, Loaf. Jabu has lots of cows. It's like the gimmick of the dungeon in Master Quest. And they all act as switches. Yeah, I'll be at AGDQ. I'll either be running this or Master Quest all dungeons. In 2013, there was a Zelda Speedruns marathon, and we were considering doing it again this year, but it was an online marathon before. Oh my god, please work. It was an online marathon before, but we wanted to make it an actual meetup marathon, like a smaller version of AGDQ. But unfortunately, there wasn't enough interest in it, so it got canceled. I definitely would like to see another Zelda Speedruns marathon, though, even if it has to be online. I'm generally not too big of a fan of online marathons, but I would be for that. I think that's probably better than what I was doing before. I mean, I think if there was enough interest, I think TR would be fine with hosting it. I see TR around pretty regularly. I mean, he's not like in speedrun streams as much, but I know he's doing some SDA stuff now or something like that. So he's still around and like would be able to organize a marathon with interest. Oh. There's a good chance I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna play it risky. So if I die, I die. If I don't, then I'm actually gonna go fast. Okay. Cool, I actually went fast. Is that gonna work? Okay. There are cows on the walls because I guess they thought it would be funny to do that for Master Quest. And make them all act as switches. Yeah, I'm excited for the direct. Hopefully some Zelda U stuff, or TPHD, or both. It essentially is an official bad ROM. Well, I wouldn't necessarily say bad, but it basically is a ROM hack. All it is they threw in, they just mixed up objects and stuff inside dungeons. Basically exactly how a ROM hack would work. See, when I said last run, how this run was bad? This is why. Well, an optimized run should not be more than twice as long. It should be probably just under 3 hours. But yeah, it's a lot more content. Because, like, all dungeons, well, first of all, it's more dungeons, because, like, all dungeons doesn't do Bottom of the Well, Ice Cavern, Ganon's Castle, and Gerudo Training Grounds, which this run does. And the Gold Skulltulas means you have to explore much more of the dungeons. Like, you're probably spending, in each individual dungeon, you're probably spending roughly 3 times as much time in there. Because in all dungeons, you kind of just, like, skip to the end immediately. And you also need more items and stuff. There's more overworld movement. So yeah, it's just a lot more content. All dungeons is like the bare minimum content while still doing dungeons. What? No. Trials are included in this run. That is exactly the point, to include everything that's different in Master Quest. Okay, I can forgive you. Is that gonna grab it? No. Oh my god, I'm gonna get burned. Never mind, I'm not. $100% is better for vanilla and DDM is better for this because in vanilla OT it is the original. You're not like doing when you're doing 100%, it's like that is 100% of the original game. But the reason you would run Master Quest at all is for the differences. You aren't, like, when you're running normal OOT, there is no differences or anything from another OOT, it's just OOT. The reason you would run Master Quest is for different things. The overworld is not different. So why would you run it? Oh no, that is not the direction I want it to run in. Odd Mushroom is an item in the Big Orange Sword trading quest that also happens to be in a chest in Gerudo Valley as child and can be used for some glitchy stuff later on. I did it. I finally did it. only I didn't suck so bad at the odd mushroom split, this run would be pretty good. The difference in Master Quest is all the dungeons were redesigned. I don't get sick of this game very often. No, the bugs are pretty strong and can survive a very long time. MST maybe, any percent, very unlikely. Maybe Garnitrex. I I'm considering maybe doing like a run or two of that and a run or two of Hundo, just so I can get in all things Master Quest, or all things that actually matter Master Quest. I'm not 100% sure if I'm gonna do it, but I don't know. If I meet my goals with DDM and all dungeons, I might give it a shot. I'd probably go with Spirit Hover. Well, actually, no. I was almost thinking maybe Long Shot if you do light arrow GIM, but also it's I also forgot it's no I am wrong warp, but I was also gonna say no iron boots. So yeah, I'd probably do Spirit Hover. So now I've got to do RBA with Kajiro here to give me a quiver and a bomb bag, or a bigger bomb bag. And so now I can hold 40 bombs, and I have a quiver now, and the quiver is going to let me skip bow later, because basically I'm gonna get light arrows early, and then with that plus my quiver, I can basically have bow without bow. And that not only saves, like, it saves a huge amount of time, and it allows for a bunch of new route possibilities. And, like, so basically pretty much the only big trick difference in this run compared to my run a year ago, which was 313, is light arrows early. But then that saves so much time just from skipping the light arrow cutscene, and then so much time from new routing stuff as well. I'm pretty sure it saves like 8 minutes alone. And then there's another few minutes saved from general better routing. I never beat the boulder. I'm so bad. I got 313. 313 was my best with the old all dungeon or old DDM route, and then now I should be getting like a sub 3, I'm pretty sure. Do ESS there. Oh, Garnatrix, by the way, are you going to HDQ? Because I was thinking of like who I'd want on my couch, and I know like 0 people or one people who are knowledgeable in MQ. And if it's not you, then I'm like, I don't know who else knows anything about MQ. Oh my god, it's so hard to equip stuff here. And now I need to do more RBA. I need to dump my bugs with empty bottle on C right to give me another bottle in my 3rd bottle slot. I'm gonna catch the Poe, catch the bugs, and give me 29 bomb chews. And then I'm going to catch the bugs again with Odd Potion on C right. And that'll give me the 3 spiritual stones and Song of Time. Oh dang, that's too bad. Oh, Sean's going, okay. I just want at least one person with like some kind of experience in MQ. Even if it's like no I am wrong warp. Bad. $500. Sure, that's nothing at all. After all, I make 1,000,000 Twitch bucks a day. No, MQ is not popular at all. MQ is extremely... It's not like unpopular in that everyone hates it, it's just like few people even think about it. That RBA there just gives me some more songs, including some warp songs. Wait, where am I going? Wait, I am, oh my god, my brain just like died. Okay, what was I even saying? Okay, so first of all, a lot of people don't even know Master Quest exists. Second, a lot of people that do know it exists don't even think of running it because hardly anyone runs it to like give someone the idea of even running it. And then if you want to play it, the GameCube disc is a lot of money. And I'm bad. And it's also like, is it worth it or not to run it? Because when you think of like the differences in Master Quest and a lot of categories, like just straight OOT categories done in MQ. Aside from this category, there's like a lot of people probably see it as not different enough to be worth running. Like, no I am wrong warp in all dungeons, they have their fair share of differences, but it's not like a huge amount different. Whereas something like this category is a huge amount different, and I really do want this category to become more popular because I think it would get a lot of people more interested in Master Quest because it's so different from every other category. But the other problems still exist, so yeah, Master Quest is just kind of in a bad situation just because of the way it exists, I guess. The fact that it's GameCube and stuff. Can I get a heart in here? Yeah. I got my disc for $70. Wait, so like, can you actually get the ISO to work properly on GameCube? Because from what I heard, it was like just like always crash, and not like work properly. But if it works properly, that's really good. It's not enough. Okay. That was really slow. But at least I did it. The timer doesn't reset. This might actually be a bad idea for runs. Actually, no, it probably isn't. If I can just manage my health fine. My bomb count sucks, though. Oh, so it actually works on USB loader now. That's really good. Hopefully that gets more people interested then. Thanks, Baker R. No, MQ does not exist on the Chinese cheat device. It exists on the GameCube Master Quest disc. English and Japanese versions. That's it. Yeah, this run does 1080. We actually do both wrong warps to Ganon's castle. One for the trials, and then one for going to Ganon. AGDQ is in the exact same location as last year. More specifically, the bridge is triggered by Shadow Medallion, Spirit Medallion, and Light Arrows all being in your inventory. And, I mean, I could sort of do that, but then I wouldn't be able to save warp to Temple of Time without triggering Light Arrow cutscene. And even then, like, skipping the bridge cutscene is pretty nice. And the extra wrong warp. Like, the Fire Temple wrong warp to... In the old route, we used to do it to Forest Temple, but it was after we already beat Forest, so it was essentially a useless wrong warp. So, changing it to a useful wrong warp is good. I have very little idea of who I want on the couch. I'm still not sure like who's going and who I think is knowledgeable enough. Especially considering Master Quest is so unpopular. I don't know. I'll think about it when it gets closer. Not worth worrying about right now. Yes, crawling Metroid. Commentary over Discord. Yeah, everything in the overworld in Master Quest is 100% identical to regular OOT. Why is getting on this iceberg so hard? I should probably just jump over the icebergs, actually. Actually, now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure I timed it a really long time ago, and it's like even or faster by a second. So I really should switch to that. Nice disappearing boulder. Oh no. Okay. I need to get on a very small piece of land right on here. And I need to be really careful about using my blue fire there, because in some cases, you can like not actually be on the platform and actually kind of floating in the air. And then if you press blue fire when that happens, then you get soft locked. Because you're frozen in the air when you try to use a cutscene item like that. And then combined with the fact that you can't reach ground because you can't fall because you have ISG just means that you're stuck. Kinda sucks. Get up there. Those red ice blocks are just barely spread apart far enough that you can super slide through them, but these ones are too close together. So you need to use blue fire for this. If I had hover boots, I could do a super slide over them with hover boots, but this route delays hover boots because it ends up being faster. Like the only time, this is like the only OOT run that gets hover boots and doesn't get hover boots either as child or at the beginning of adult. I just didn't feel like adding maps and compasses. I kind of wanted it to be like 100%, basically just 100% of dungeon only stuff, plus trials, just because trials are different. And yeah, so screw maps and compasses and boss keys, because remember, boss keys are in that group of items too. Cannot ignore them. Plus, the category is long enough as it is. I think 3 hours is 3 hours is basically like a good cutoff point, I think. Um, I forget to check my messages a lot because Twitch never notifies me of new messages. So yeah, send it again if you want. I'll try to remember to check them today. I saved time in Jabu because my Jabu and my PB was awful. Yeah, it really sucks for TP. Actually, what even sucks worse is that, I mean, at least in TP you have a reason you can't skip, a pretty good reason you can't skip them, because there's no loading zones. But what's even worse is in Skyward Sword, there are loading zones behind the boss doors, and you just can't get past them. Like, Skyward Sword has all the possibilities for DK skips, it's just no one can get out of bounds behind a boss door. No. Yeah, in Twilight Princess, there's no loading zones behind boss doors. The actual trigger for loading a boss room is part of opening the boss door itself. Like, the boss door opening cutscene leads to the loading zone. Unlike OOT, where you just have to hit the loading zone from any part out of bounds. The only exception in TP is Lakebed Temple, because the boss door opens up to a hole you fall into. And that hole you fall into is the loading zone. Which is really lucky, because honestly that's probably the dungeon you would most want the boss key skip for. Actually, maybe... no. Yeah, that's definitely the dungeon you would most want a boss key skip for. All the other boss keys are not too far out of the way. I might be doing this at HDQ. Right now, the category I'm listed as doing is all dungeons, but there's a chance that it might change to this. This is on the wait list. Alright, so coming up is the big trick of the run. So I need to get light arrows now, and I'm going to use GIM for light arrows, and it's a pretty long setup process. Well, not necessarily long, but sort of complicated. There's a lot of parts to it. First, I need to set for Rosewind in here for later. I will be using a PB video again on the side when I have a good PB video. I didn't really bother recording yesterday because I knew the run was going to be bad, but I am recording today. Anyway, so to start off this trick, I need to do a weird shot here. To get past this gate, get here early, and hit this switch. I'm not supposed to hit this switch until much later in the dungeon, but it opens a bunch of gates in this room, and makes some hookshot targets like that one on the left up here. Now I need to do swim on land. I'm going to swim while holding Z, and then equip Iron Boots, and this will allow me, if I continue holding Z, to swim on land. Now that I'm swimming on land, I'm going to dive and pull out the hookshot, and now I have 4 on my A button, because I'm sort of in this like semi-swimming state. I'm going to pick up a magic jar, and now normally when you are swimming and pick up an item pickup, you don't get it until you get to the surface of the water. So now, next time I get to the surface of the water, the game is going to try to give me a magic jar. I'm going to go out of bounds, and I'm going to try to avoid going on the surface of the water, because I want to change the value of the item that it's going to give me. Oh no, this is bad. I got a bad camera angle. No! Did I save? I need to save right now. Alright, gotta do it again. Because I got back in bounds. Once I was basically forced to get to the surface of the water there, and if I got to the surface of the water, then... or actually, wait a minute. I might actually have a backup for that, but I need to test something. Yeah, this glitch is recent. I found this less than a month ago, I think. Oh well, my PB failed that too, so whatever. This is a fairly hard trick. Alright, second try. So basically I need to load a room next to this room. Oh no, I forgot to change that. This isn't too bad. I can manage this. No. Okay, I'm gonna try something. Just see if there's a hookshot target over here. I get out of here. Okay. Okay, so I actually have a way to save this. That's good to know. Alright, this should be good. Dipped a little bit lower than I wanted though. Okay. Now I'm in this room. I completely avoided touching the surface of the water. Now I need to get behind this gate and get to the boss key chest. Now to get behind the gate, I need to get on this pillar and do a ledge clip. Kinda hard. There's so little space to set it up. Okay. Now I'm on this tiny little piece of land, hookshot up here, go in front of the boss key chest, just go in front of it, and it changes the value of the item I'm supposed to get. So now I get this glitchy, I just got a glitchy, what looked like a glitchy magic jar, and it asked me if I want to buy bombs on that text box. But what I actually got is light arrows, so I now have light arrows. I saved 3 seconds. Nice. Here's proof of my light arrows. Now I have 0 arrows, and I can't pick up any arrows right now because arrow pickups are only triggered if you have something in your bow slot. So I'm gonna dupe over my light arrows, and that actually puts a bottle over my bow slot because the item you equip when you equip light arrows goes over your bow slot. So now my fish is there, and now I'm able to get arrow drops. And so now with light arrows, the ability to get arrow drops, and a quiver, I basically have a fully functioning bow. Now there's a gold Skulltula behind the gate in front of me, or in front of this, in the back of this room, and I'm gonna do a weird shot to skip a fight with Stelphos. Come on. My bomb count really sucks. There we go. Thankfully there's some bomb drops back here. And some arrow drops. And a gold Skulltula. I do practice weird shots a lot, but they are hard to do consistently. It was basically me theory crafting and sort of looking through code. Not necessarily looking through code, but I looked through an item list made by someone when GIM was originally found. So like basically my process of finding that glitch was, I noticed that I knew that you could do GIM with swimming on land and an item pickup, and I knew that MQ had a magic jar pickup pretty close, so I knew that if I wanted to do GIM in MQ, this would be the place to do it. And then I looked, that wasn't good. And then I looked through this table of item values for what items can I get with the chests available to me. And the only chests I thought were available were a key chest and the long shot chest. I forgot what the key leads to, but the long shot chest just goes to Highland Shield. And Highland Shield is useless. And then I noticed the boss key chest gives light arrow. And then I remember the boss key chest is relatively close to this room. So then I have to figure out a way to get from the main room to the boss key chest without touching the surface of water. So then I spent a little bit on that, and then once I could get into that room, get to the boss key chest without reaching the surface of any water, then I confirmed that light arrows was possible. So doing Ocarina items on this switch lets me get to this door before it closes again. Normally you're supposed to hold that switch down with a box all the way from the other side of the room, and I don't want to go over there and get it. That's too slow. Now I've got to raise the water level one more time. I technically don't need to raise the water level, but it's faster when I don't have hover boots. Most runs would have hover boots at this point, but the way this route works out, it just happens to be faster to put off hover boots for a little bit. It makes getting this Skulltula slightly stressful. It's not too bad because generally I'll have enough time, but you do have to get the Skulltula on timer. So there's a torch right there that's so close to the gate, you can clip through the gate just by hookshotting the gate because you'll hit the torch just because it's so close. You can also hookshot out of it too. For a really quick way to get that gold Skulltula and then just swim out of here. How long does that whole process take? If you mean like the glitch I did to get light arrows when done optimally, it should only take like 2 minutes from the long shot chest to actually grabbing light arrows. If you mean like how long it took me to find the trick, I think I was messing around for about an hour before I came up with something conclusive. And here is a very nice boss key skip. Slide hop, jump slash. And that's it. And I forgot to equip bombs, or not bombs, but yeah, bombs. Hinkage, I actually would want to play that. I know MZX Rules was working on that exact thing. And I know he said he's close to releasing it. I'm not sure how close it really is, but whenever he releases that, I definitely want to play it. Well, the first thing I start with is, what do I want to do? Like, what... I look for like something that would benefit in a speedrun, or something that... Either something that would benefit in a speedrun, or I think of two things that might conflict with each other, and I want to see what happens when these two conflicting things happen. So like in the case of finding the light arrow trick, I was thinking, I wish we could skip light arrow cutscene in this category because it would make it so cool. So I thought, okay, how would I go about doing GIM? Because I can't do it in Deku, I can't do it in Forest. Those are like the two places you would do it in normal OOT. What other places in Master Quest might it be possible to do that in? And the only place I could really think of is Water Temple, because I could do swimming on land, and there's an item pickup nearby. I was actually supposed to take damage, and I didn't, so... Whoa. So now another standard water medallion cutscene skip. I don't trust this frame. Alright. I'm gonna save just in case something bad happens. If I mess up this next part, I will lose like minutes. Although it's a very easy part and I have no reason to fail it, but yesterday was kind of scary. I also forgot to split. It was gonna be about even though. Alright, perfect timing. Thanks for the 5-month resub, Torjay. Yeah, the Water Temple exit looks really weird in Master Quest. I don't know why. I guess it's like some texture rendering thing. No. Also, so the magic works out really well because I need to shoot the sun specifically not with a light arrow. It needs to be a normal arrow. And to shoot a normal arrow, I need to have 0 magic. Or at least not enough magic to shoot a light arrow. So it's actually a good thing I use Froze Wind 3 times and waste so much magic in Water Temple. Because that means I only have to waste 1 light arrow. And 1 light arrow waste is really not a big deal at all. There's a few more things. There's also the fastest way to get Bomb Chews early from Bomb of the Well. Although there's now a method of that trick that's almost as fast on VC, but not quite, or on other versions, but not quite as fast. And also the quick bongo kill. Please get up there. And also Hessing, easier on that. So you can do a ledge clip there to get into Shadow Temple early. Skip the Din's Fire thing, and also not have to do the weird seam walk and super slide teleport that would require me to go all the way to the back of the graveyard and then all the way back to Shadow. Relatively new trick here. We're skipping the Truth Spinner. Come on. With a very precise Mega Flip, you'll clip through the wall there. Oh no. Yeah, pause buffering unfortunately sucks really bad in MQ, or in GameCube OOT in general. I have not seen your setup. Show me to it sometime later, and I will take a look at it. So normally after that key you're supposed to go down and or go back up and get hover boots, but I'm gonna take a quick detour down to the main area of Shadow Temple to go get a Skulltula. I knew that would happen as soon as I started that roll. I'm just never gonna roll there. So this is the only room in Master Quest that I know of that is exactly the same as normal OOT. There are no differences in this room whatsoever. Thanks for the sub, Skull Kids Ghost. Really? It really sucks because last night I actually practiced Shadow a lot, but then I suck at it. So the reason I delayed getting hover boots is because there's two things you need to get through to get to Dead Hand's room. One is the Song of Time block, and the other is this ice switch right here. And so, under normal circumstances, you would need Song of Time and the bow to get here, which is kind of inconvenient at the beginning of Adult. An older route actually used to get this as Child, because as Child, Song of Time blocks don't spawn, or that Song of Time block doesn't spawn, and you could use Slingshot for the eye switch, so it was good to get as Child, but then I realized it's better to just delay hover boots, RBA Song of Time, and use Light Arrow / Fire Arrow for that eye switch every time I use the Ocarina there. That's not bombs. So I need to go backwards through a few rooms here to grab some Skulltulas, and why are my equips so bad? My equips are so bad, oh my god. That Deku Nut is really important because I'm gonna need Deku Nuts later, and there's really like no other good Deku Nut pickup for a very long time if I don't get that one. Actually, I should probably grab a heart. This is probably dumb, but I should probably do it. I don't think I need magic. Any percent would be, well, you'd have to do the old route because you couldn't do GIM for the bottle. But, it'd basically be the old route with a very slightly different method of getting down to Goma's room. And that's it. Yeah, this room is different. See the Song of Time block over there, and there's a Skulltula on the wall that I'm gonna grab here. There's a switch up somewhere. Yeah, tweet me the setup video. That way I'll for sure see it. No, I am not hyped for a Wii version remake. Do not put lies in my mouth. They better make it like an option of GameCube version or Wii version. Or just stick in only the GameCube version, because that's the only version that actually matters. Nice. Good camera. I am completely fine with Grezzo doing a bug check. In fact, I wouldn't have it any other way. So that bomb shoe is gonna come around and hit me off this ledge clip, send me straight into bottom of the well. And so normal OOT, you can get into bottom of the well as adult, but you can't really do a whole lot because of that crawl space. But in MQ, there's a re-dead you can long shot. And so you can get into the main area of bottom of the well. In normal OOT, you could wrong warp into bottom of the well, and that'll get you past the crawl space, but it's a long time to set up, so it's actually really convenient to do bottom of the well as adult in this run. If you have hover boots, yes, you can Hess or super slide through the door of time. So that mega side hop gets me onto this wood plank earlier than I'm supposed to. You're supposed to like do this big puzzle in the upper room to open a gate to fall into it, but with a very good mega side hop, you can just get on it. And that chest is the Lens of Truth chest. So here's the Lens of Truth, which means done with bottom of the well. Now I'm gonna head to Fire Temple. Hey, I like Metroid Prime too. Yeah, Gerudo Training Grounds is also done in this run. Or at least Ice Arrows is gotten. I'm gonna try to get Hammer early. You're normally supposed to go into the room where Darunia is, get a key, Then use the key in the lower right room in the first room, and then this isn't gonna work, is it? That would have worked, but that was just bad. But anyway, I want to try to use the like to clip out of bounds and then clip inbounds in the room next to me. And then from that, I'm still like, I'm in an area with no actual walls. And I can still get back out of bounds, so I'm going to set up a super slide. That's not good. I'm going to use the super slide to get back inbounds, but get past the cage area. Get to Flare Dancer. And so this is actually where you get the Megaton Hammer in Master Quest. It's very early in the dungeon, as opposed to OOT where it's very late. I did not play OOT on release. I think I got it in 2001 for my 7th birthday. Although I'm pretty sure I played it a little bit before that. But I don't remember exactly. Really? Come on. I already have full bombs. Alright, so I'm not going to do all of Fire Temple right now. The reason is, after Fire Temple, I actually wrong warp to Ganon's castle and do the trials. But the trials require Mirror Shield. And so I need to get Mirror Shield before I do trials. But I also need Hammer for Gerudo Training Grounds, and then I do Spirit Temple immediately after Gerudo Training Grounds. So it's good to just get the hammer and then leave and come back later to finish it up. I actually probably should not have gotten that fairy. I think low health would actually be better. So DC is pretty cool because I get to use hammer and fire arrows a lot. Not a lot, but I get to use them. Like crouch stabbing rocks and breaking them. And I can hit this switch and light the eyes for Dodongo's head at the same time. Saves a little bit of time. And looks cool. Rodner, is that supposed to be a joke question or a serious question? If it's a joke question, then 7, but if it's a serious question, I'm not sure what you're talking about. Well, I need to save and reset because I need the title screen to be my last cutscene. So when I do the wrong warp to Gerudo Training Grounds, it actually works properly and doesn't crash. Yeah, sub 3 is definitely possible. Okay. Thought I pulled it early. Thanks for the host, Joden. Yes, OT on GameCube feels very different from N64 with an adapter because the GameCube version maps the control stick differently, and so the diagonals are a bit different. The sensitivity is much higher. The dead zone is much bigger. So there's a lot to get used to when switching to GameCube. Even though I use the exact same controller. Fire Temple wrong warp too hard. Dang. A happy little raid. Nice chest. Looking inside the chest. Yeah, it's not like movement overall is that much harder. I mean, I do think movement is a little bit worse on GameCube than on N64. It's not like it's significantly harder, it's just Hess. Hess is the thing that's actually harder. Most of the other stuff you just gotta get used to. Although it's probably still a little bit easier on N64. No, there's no way to kill him faster with anything. The thing about King Dodongo's health is... So he has 12 health total. I think it's 12. And each bomb you throw in his mouth does 2 damage. And... Wait. Yeah. So he has 12 health and each bomb does 2 damage. And so the highest damage single weapon you can use is Big Oran Sword, which has 8 power and jump slash. But um, if you do 1 bomb plus 1 Big Oran Sword jump slash, that's 10 damage, and that's not going to kill. And the final hit always has to be with a sword. So like if you do bomb, Big Oran Sword jump slash bomb, he's not going to die from the bomb. You have to hit him, even though he has technically 0 health. So that switch actually activates the ice arrow chest in the room above, and I just need to go around Gerudo Training Grounds to go get the ice arrow chest. I think that's gonna work. Okay. I didn't jump slash. Oh my god. Please put me in Gerudo Training Grounds when I save. I'm gonna have to save and reset. The only reason I died there is because the stupid torch slug got me stuck in my shield. Okay, good. I'm just gonna take off hover boots. MQ is really not that hard for a casual player. Like, it's supposed to be a harder version, but it's very debatable whether it's actually harder. I really just view it as a different game rather than a harder version. Cool, I lost a minute. I love losing a minute. I originally thought it was better to just weird shot out of Gerudo Training Grounds, but it does save time, but only by a little bit, and then it's an extra pause anyway, so I'm just gonna save warp out. Everything is rainbow because my PB sucks. Calling Metroid because Weird Shot puts you under the ground, and there's still a ceiling blocking going to that room, and several other things in the way. Alright, I think I'm better with Hessing today than I was yesterday. So it shouldn't be as bad as yesterday, hopefully. Oh well. Oh, I mean, I only didn't play OT a little bit. Like, my hands weren't so bad that I thought I just, like, couldn't play or anything. I just, like, did absolutely nothing, I guess. Come on. Thought he was gonna come after me. Someday I'm gonna, out of habit, just run off the hand and not set for Rosewind in here. So Spirit is pretty cool. One of my favorite MQ dungeons. That first bomb chew was to blow up a rock on the ceiling. That leads to getting up to the main room. And so I need to get a few chests here. I need to get 2 key chests and a bomb chew chest. Actually, I might get both bomb chew chests for safety. And I need to get all the silver rubies in this room to activate one of them. Thanks for the 1-year resub, Pixels. Yeah, I'll get this just in case. I can hookshot up here, and then I'm gonna weird shot. And there's an eye switch on the other side that I need to weird shot with bow. Which is a bit awkward for me. I'm not used to weird shotting with bow, so I fail this a lot. There we go. That drops a chest, and then I can weird shot that chest to get on the other side. Normally I'd need silver gauntlets to get through this room. And then, luckily, the chest also has a key in it. And I get quick access to the main room. Nice backflip. Now after getting this Skulltula, I can just froze wind back to where I set it in the upper adult room. I couldn't do the upper adult stuff earlier because every direction I could go in the upper adult section requires a key, and I had no keys. The only keys I can get at the bottom were at the bottom, so I just had to set it here and then come back later. This room's kind of neat. You're supposed to grab a bunch of silver rupees while climbing this wall. But what I do is I do some hookshot shenanigans to get a bunch of them at once. Then hookshot back up to the top. That room takes forever if you try to do the intended way, and it's super annoying. So there's two Skulltulas in here. You're supposed to use the Iron Knuckle to break the thrones so you can get to the Skulltulas, but the gap between them is more than wide enough to just hookshot through because bad design, I guess, or not being able to notice that while designing it. And now for standard BK skip. That might be bad. I think that's bad. Yeah. Kinda sloppy. Yeah, my PB does suck pretty bad. Also, my health is really good. It's like the best case scenario. The second place time is also the last place time, as there are 2 people who have ever run this category. But yeah, it's by Remy. I've died to Twinrova a few times when some incredibly dumb stuff happened. Like the beam for some reason going through my shield. Or Twinrova being in like literally the worst position I've ever seen in my entire life. And trying to still hit it. Wow, am I actually getting a good Twinrova? Oh my god, I'm gonna get a double. 2 quick ones. The bosses are not any different in MQ, so I would assume that the Twinrova respawn should work. That's probably the best Twinrova I've had in like a year. Well, they didn't do... Scar and Toph didn't play, because Toph was mad that... it was the Scar and Toph show because Scar sold more shirts, so they delayed it till next time. But they had Lucky play Toph, and I forgot who it was, but... It was a disaster because Lucky Falcon punched Toph, and it was awful. Alright, so I'm not quite done with Spirit yet. There's still 2 more gold Skulltulas. I got 1 extra key earlier on, and that's for this section right here. There's 2 Skulltulas over in this area. Wow, that was bad. There's 1 Skulltula on the ceiling here. And then I'm gonna do a weird trick that has no real use in normal OOT, but saves a lot of time here in MQ. I'm gonna do catch the fish and then do the weird camera glitch you might have seen me do in 100%, and then play Zelda's Lullaby like normal. So this allows me to play Zelda's Lullaby while moving. And the important part isn't playing Zelda's Lullaby while moving, but the fact that if I step on another place that would activate a song staff, it'll automatically activate without pulling out the ocarina. I'm going to try to do that for right here. And so in this room, there's supposed to be this puzzle where you use all of the Grey Note songs to open all of the gates and then finally open the Zelda's Lullaby gate. And that takes so long because, you know, getting all the songs is awful. And so that allows you to skip it and get to this Skulltula early. GS is Gold Skulltula. And so now it's time to go back to Fire Temple and finish it up. I was supposed to equip Goron Tunic also. Still learning my equips for this category. Hopefully I'll get them down soon. Also, as soon as I enter Fire Temple, I need to kill myself. Because I'm going to be wrong warping at the end, and if my last cutscene is the Blur of Fire cutscene, which it would be if I didn't kill myself here, then the wrong warp crashes. So I need to die, watch the title screen, have the title screen be my last cutscene, and then do the wrong warp. Alright, so now I can do Fire Temple normally. And I also forgot to equip Hammer. Yeah, I wanted death save rather than just save warp because it's so long on GameCube. I'm still not sure if it's faster to long shot that or just grab it normally, walk up to it. Should probably actually time that. You have to time your jump onto this block because there's a fire circle below it. That would knock you right off if you just try to jump on it while it's on the ground. And then here I can do a weird shot to get to this shortcut early. Come on. Master Quest uses a lot of crates and torches. And a lot of them are just like for decoration and have no real purpose, but it's really good for weird shots because you can like weird shot in so many places you wouldn't be able to without these like just decorative hookshot targets. There's a... oh my god. There's a hammer switch behind there, and so you actually heard that I killed the Skulltula in there 3 times. If you just keep spamming the hammer over and over, it'll kill Skulltulas over and over, which I think is kind of funny. Also, that trick I just did there, you're supposed to get a box from all the way across the room and set that box on the blue switch to keep it held down. But if you can just like get on the switch and then walk to the door in time before the door closes again. You're not supposed to, but it's so close to the door that you don't need to do any glitches or anything. You can just walk to it, which is kind of silly. Nice. Oh my god. Are you serious? I got wrecked. So this room I gotta go really fast to try to skip a cycle. Normally you're supposed to go up here. Oh no. Okay, I might make this. Okay. You're supposed to hit a switch up here to activate a hookshot target at the very top. And then use that hookshot target to get up here immediately after pressing the switch, but if you're fast enough you can just do it like I just did. Aiming is hard on GameCube. I'm 9 minutes ahead because my run yesterday sucked. And so in this section, there's 3 really quick gold Skulltulas all back to back. There's one in this room. Nothing special you gotta do, it's just straight away, just long shot it. And then back in this room, there's a Skulltula at the very top of this room. You're normally supposed to get it by going to the very top room normally, then going down a few rooms. But with a very precise long shot, you can hook shot all the way up to the top of the room. Just barely grab the gold Skulltula. Like that. And then in here, gonna drop a bomb immediately, and it's gonna blow up a wall below me. Oh my god. So I grab the Skulltula. And that's all the Skulltulas in fire, so I just have to go to Volvagia now. Just gotta do a BK skip right here. And I'm in Volvagia's room. If I really wanted to be cool, I would weird shot off that first bomb, but I don't think it's worth it because it's kind of difficult and awkward. Alright, cool. Thanks, Bakerar. I'll take a look at it later. Alright, so now I gotta do a wrong warp to Ganon's castle. So if you've seen any normal all dungeons runs, you've probably seen this before. I need to get up to the boss door while activating the wrong warp. Exit the loading zone for the boss door while the wrong warp activates. Alright. So now I'm in Ganon's castle. And so I actually do a wrong warp to Ganon's castle twice. I do it once right now so I can actually do the trials. And then I do it once again later on in the run from Deku Tree to actually go to Ganon. And this is just the best way to get to Ganon's castle for the trials. Nice. That almost always takes me 2 hits to get. Really? I hate failing this weird shot. I feel like such a noob. It's weird because I never fail that weird shot in practice. I've only failed it in runs so far. So I have to do the spirit trial first because of gold gauntlets. Otherwise I'd probably do it last because it's the best movement wise. But gold gauntlets are needed for a few others, so might as well do it first. Nice. Ooh. I did this really fast. That's like the best case scenario there. Gotta stand on the very edge to play Song of Time here. In an older route, we actually used to skip Song of Time, and we had to do this incredibly stupid trick to skip it. It's like we had to open the door to the main trials area like 50 times. Just go in and out of the door over and over and over again, and it would load so much stuff that it would unload the Song of Time block. But it was really easy to also unload the Armos with the switch. Hey guys, how about you talk about speedrun stuff instead of that? Nice. Really? I have a set strat here that relies on entering the room from opening the door, so I have to leave and re-enter. This work. The 3 quick spins there to time the moving platform properly. Bad. The trials are required because I decided the definition of this category should be requiring all areas that are different in Master Quest, and the trials are different. So it feels like they should be required. I could have made that, but I was killing the torch slugs. I think my cycle is like all messed up. I'm gonna wait for a second for that platform over there. Yes, I made this category. Master Quest is not lumped together on ZSR. There is a separate section for Master Quest. It's just no one ever goes to it. And you're probably not alone in not knowing that it exists. Yeah, one bear in the forest. That's basically why I don't run Master Quest 100%, because I want to do specifically things that are different. But now I need to go do Forest Temple, but I can't just play Minuet to warp to Forest Temple immediately, because if you play warp songs in this area, they just flat out don't work. It says like, I forgot exactly what it says, but it says warp songs don't work here or whatever. So I have to go inside the tower and then play Minuet, which doesn't make any sense, but that's the rules. Rules of the game. No, I could never make that, that block into a bridge. I wish I could, because it would be so cool, but never had any luck with it. What? I always respect the rules of OOT. I've never cheated in OOT, ever. Or at least not in a speedrun. I think Longshot... I'm not exactly sure how much longer it is. I mean, I would assume it's twice the length, but a lot of times I feel like it's more than twice the length. Oh my god. This is actually really bad. I can't make it through the waterway. Okay, I know what to do. Oh, there's hearts over there. I'm gonna try something new anyway. I can't do that. Never mind. Okay, I'm getting the hearts. Cool. Well, this is turning into a disaster. So that's all the gold Skulltulas in Forest Temple. When you skip bow, it's really short, because all the Skulltulas are pretty close together. I just have to go straight to the boss. No, you can only get the last posters to spawn by killing the other three. At least as far as I know. My PB, this is the same route as my PB. My PB just is really, really bad. It was only my first run of it. And this is my second run. Second runs are always a million times better. Even though they have significantly, even though they do not have a lot more practice. There's really no reason to use arrows. Well, first of all, the only arrows I can actually equip are fire, ice, or light arrows, which means I'm guaranteed to waste magic. And there's really no benefit of using arrows over using long shot anyway. Plus, I'm pretty sure it'd be an extra equip, and it would be a longer equip, since the magic arrows take longer to equip than other items. But even with regular bow, there wouldn't really be a point to it. I'm losing time. Oh yeah, because that room was a disaster. Let me make sure I have 40 gold Skulltulas. Yep. And now I go to the last dungeon, the Deku Tree. Rodner, Biggoron Sword takes longer to take out, and so you have to do it quicker so that by the time you actually fully take it out, you fully take it out before you land, basically. Whereas Master Sword, it'll take it out like immediately. Gonna get some bombs. I'm gonna go farm bomb drops because I want at least one for safety. I don't think I need any extra, but just to make sure things don't go horribly wrong. Really? Okay, you know what? No, I'm just gonna go for it. For safety. Alright, so here's the final dungeon. Because I'm equipped with like all the items, I can do a lot of cool fast stuff. Like use fire arrows for burning webs, long shot stuff. For some reason, the bomb shoot's supposed to blow up both rocks, but for some reason, sometimes it only blows up one. The same thing happened yesterday too. I'm not sure why it happens. I can't figure it out. Really? Wait, no. God. So dumb. Oh wow, my health sucks. Oh, I thought I was gonna roll. Okay. Cool. So I only have one arrow to waste, and I just wasted it because I tried loading an arrow and got hit. Oh, one dumb thing about OOT, if you load a magic arrow and then don't shoot it, you still lose the magic. And so I still lost the magic there. And so with only one spare magic arrow, I need to not lose any more magic and not miss any more arrows. Getting this Skulltula is so dumb. I need a better method. I need to get back to the main room and go down to Goma. So I'm gonna weird shot in front of this crawl space. And I'll hit the loading trigger through the crawl space. Load this room and then fall down. And there's a cool new trick, or not necessarily new, but old trick, I guess. Just made useful in Master Quest. Shoutouts to SVA for the setup for that. So you can use the hammer to get all the scrubs out of their holes. Also, if you talk to any of the other scrubs, they say, "Hello, I'm Navi the Fairy." Because you're not supposed to actually talk to them, and so they have like the default text, I guess, which is, "Hello, I'm Navi the Fairy." If it was English, I'd show it, but I don't think much of you are gonna get anything out of it if you see that in Japanese. No, that setup doesn't work in OOT because it does the scrubs in a different order. But SVA has it set up specifically for normal OOT. Well. I'm just gonna have to save warp. I can't do double KO. Yeah, I can't. Or yes, I can. Wait, no, I can't. Whatever. I'm just gonna kill myself with a bomb. Yeah, so that's pretty dumb. So I need to make the title screen my last cutscene watch, so I have to save warp, or save and quit. I would not call that a happy accident. You get nuts too. But normally if you do this wrong warp as child and the title screen is your last cutscene, it doesn't work. But it will work as adult if and only if you pause while in Goma's room. So here's my pause. Wait. Oh man. Yeah, that's the same wrong warp any percent uses. The point of the fish is to do the Ocarina items glitch. It's where you have to have something, a bottle in Link's hand that you just caught, and then you backflip, press the bottle item, and then another item that you can use as a fake Ocarina. And you can do that on the edge of a blue warp to gain control while the blue warp is going on. Shout outs to the GameCube lag here. Are you serious? Please don't mess me up. I'm mad. I'm really mad. What do I do? I need to die. Oh my god. Well, this run fell apart. Well, hey, the lag is gone. I'm not happy about this. You know, I probably deserve that. I've been getting good RNG on the rocks for so long. I probably deserve something like that. Yeah, sub 3 is still possible. I just gotta, you know, go back in time. Well, love losing 3 or 4 minutes at the end. That's really cool. But yeah, at least pretty obvious that sub 3 is, like, pretty easy. So that's 10 minutes faster than my previous PB from last year. And that's with, like, some really bad time losses, so I'm pretty confident in this route. The new tricks and routes save over 10 minutes. That's pretty cool. Hope you guys enjoyed that. How are you guys liking Master Quest? Is Master Quest cool?